got you. You're gonna be all right. My name is Orella. I'm here to help.
Okay. All right. All right. We're in. Let's get started. We got work to do. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I will not lie to you guys. I'm a little worn out. It has been a long day, but we are going to try to have some fun. We're going to start off with Survivor. No, Nicosaurus, I will never play Fortnite. I would sooner jump off a bridge than play Fortnite. I will be honest. I do not have any desire to play that game. I will not do it. I just will not do it. No. Absolutely not. Not happening. I saw your tribute to Mara Raven. It was awesome. I'm glad you liked it. It did not get as much attention as I hoped it would, but you know what? It happens, you know. Some people just aren't going to be as into it. How are you, and who's the survivor you hate going against? To be perfectly honest with you, it really doesn't matter because all survivors are the same. It's really the perks. So for me, I hate going up against certain perks. But I will admit, whenever I see a Steve Harrington, I do get angry. I do not like Steves because quite often I feel like people who play Steve play them to troll you because Steve Harrington has this one cosmetic where he's dressed in like a sailor kid outfit, and it's just meant to troll. Whenever I see someone wearing that, I'm always like, they're a troll. You're playing Fortnite right now, my big dog? This isn't Fortnite. This is Dead by Daylight. Do you not know what that is? This is not modded Fortnite. This is Dead by Daylight. What if one of us donated $100 for a Fortnite stream? If you actually paid me $100 or more, I would play Fortnite for one stream. I would play Fortnite for one stream if you paid me $100 or more. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Aaron. Finally got no match, okay. But yeah, if you paid me $100 for a Fortnite stream, I'd do it. Not tonight. I've already got stuff going on tonight, but sometime I would do it. And I'm a man of my word. You pay me, I'll do it. I'm not gonna, but maybe one of your amazing fans would donate. Nah, because I think a lot of my fans don't want me to play that. I know you want that Darth Jar Jar Fortnite skin. You know, maybe once upon a time when I was a kid and I was in love with everything Star Wars, maybe. But nah. Star Wars and me have had a falling out. I still respect Star Wars from a distance, but I don't care for it much anymore. The person that brought it up must pay. Yes. All right. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. I don't think we'll have any big YouTubers lurking tonight like we did yesterday, but you know what? It's still going to be fun. Still going to be fun. Because last night was awesome. I mean, y'all got me to sing. We had Raptor Rex show up. We had Wextra show up. I think we had a break and run pop in at one point. It was crazy. All right, let's see what we can do. You spoil us with so many DVD streams? Actually, it's funny. Havoc asked me in his interview with him when I was going to start doing these again. And I realized at that point, oh yeah, I haven't touched Dead by Daylight in a while, so I really need to. Oh, $30 from HCO. Oh, shoot. I was looking at the thing. I apologize. I was looking at the thing. Hey, Raven, nothing to say. Simply thanks for making awesome content. Can't stick around, but have a good time. Thank you so much for the $30. Thank you so much. That is such a huge W. Thank you, thank you. Sorry you can't stick around, but hey, appreciate the donation. All donations are welcome. All donations are welcome. Thank you guys, all of you who donate. Besides, we kind of got to celebrate because Dead by Daylight is entering its 9th year, just like For Honor, and you know you gotta celebrate the fact that they've gotten this far. Ah, we're up against Kaneki. Wait, it's not Kaneki, it's Rize. Wow. That worked out very well. Will I continue my Black Cobra Crusade when the Tech Marine class comes out? Yes, I will, 100%. I'll make a Tech Marine of the Black Cobras. I've actually been challenged by my brother to write a another Black Cobra story, a short story, but a new story of how the Black Cobras first met the Plague Apostles. Right, let's go for the save. Yeah, well, I already have a plan on how they meet. It's just going to be a matter of writing it. Do I think the Emperor would have played Fortnite? No. Because the Emperor's not cringe like that. And me without a med kit. I don't know, Raven the Emperor did play a children's card game. This is true. I cannot deny that. Do I think that when DVD gets spring traps, they'll simplify it? Probably. They're not very good about expanding or exploring in depth on the lore outside of little, like, tags or, like, little information drops. They like to do a lot of Easter eggs. They don't like to do a whole lot of in-depth lore. I got this. We got this. Beautiful. All right, she's going to guard. Our best bet is to go ahead and start opening this. Oh. Okay. That was a choice. That was definitely a choice. Hey, Aiden. I'm out. I'm out, Scoob. Bye. I'm gone. Woo! That was close. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it. Who is Rize and what is her skill? Rize is the ghoul. She's just a skin for the ghoul. Her power is basically great map traversal and ease of damage. Ease of applying damage. Really powerful. Oh, level 19 Rize. Oh my gosh. She was running Bamboozle, Barbecue and Chili, Surge, and Brutal Strength. Not a bad build. All right. That was excellent. All right, let's pick a new survivor. Let's go with... Let's go the new girl. Let's go the new girl.
You never know what the night will bring.
You never know what the night will bring. You got that right. You never know what it'll bring. Favorite killer? Probably Dracula. I'm sorry, I just love Drac. His power is so good. You ran that game, bro? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you know, while the enemy team keeps the killer busy, you just gotta run those gens. I hate the bald Irish survivor. Yeah, she doesn't have very many good cosmetics. But then again, they really don't like to make many of their characters look good, do they? What are your thoughts on Springtrap coming to DVD? You know, I'm not a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan. It's not something that I'm super into. I'm glad that there are people out there who like it, and I really do want people to like that aspect of it. So believe me when I say I have nothing against the concept, But if I'm being honest, I don't care all that much. I just do not care all that much. You know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do an Invocation build. Well, Invocation Weaving Spiders build, but this is going to be a bit tricky. Let's see if I can't make this work. Where is no mither? There it is. All right. This is going to be a very risky build, but we might be able to make this work for us. Let's try this build. I want to know how this build goes. All the women in this game are hideous. Kate Denson is okay. Kate Denson is okay. Fang Min is okay. Kate Denson, Fang Min, they're okay. Why is it risky? Okay, this perk build that I have set up will keep me injured for all the trial. I'm running no mither, which means that I'll be permanently injured. I'm running This Is Not Happening, which means that while I'm injured, my great skill check zone is a lot bigger. Unbreakable allows me to fully recover from the dying state once per trial and increases dying recovery speed by 25%, so I'll be able to get up at least once. And then Invocation Weaving Spiders, at the cost of my health, which will already have lost anyway, I can do a ritual that allows all the generators to be partly done already. So we are running a bit of a risky build, but we're going to try it. We're going to try and see how this goes. I will probably be dead. Just saying. I will probably end up dead, but we are going to try. If we get it matched, we're going kind of slow. All right, here we go. While I'm waiting on this to load in, I need to grab my charger because my tablet is about to die, and without it, I can't read chat. 1 second. Okay. Plug in. There we go. All right, that's better. Yeah, when I was playing Space Marine 2 in my squad, I had a Raven Wing Heavy and a Fallen Angel Bulwark. Cool. All right. Yeah, we got 2 Adas on the team. Ain't that crazy? All right. Let's see how we do. Y'all ready for this? Da, 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 da. You should play Vermintide 2. That's the best Warhammer game. Nah, I played it, and it is fun, but it's not as fun as Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is way more fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. As long as we're not up against Legion, I should be okay. Actually, it's not going to matter. Hard to disagree on that one. You're free to disagree. You're free to disagree. You're just wrong.
Let's get this done.
Oh no. We're already in a bad spot. Space Marine 2 has less engaging gameplay than V2 and more and worse missions. Hard to disagree with you on that one. Again, you're just wrong. I think that Space Marine 2 has incredibly fun gameplay, incredibly fun companionship with your group, and hold on, what just happened? I found Vermintide pretty damn boring compared to Space Marine 2. Oh wow, we're already getting destroyed. Also, Fantasy's better than 40k. Again, incorrect. Alright, Aiden, have a good one, man. I'm sorry that you're having a rough time. Yeah, he's just being a troll at this point, guys. Ignore him. Breaking this hex. Ah! Well, that sucks. Since when is it trolling to have a different opinion? It's not trolling to have a different opinion. Oh man, lots of exposure perks. It's not an issue to have a different opinion, but I mean, you're just making claims without engaging with the claims. Usually that's the act of a troll. I mean, if you're not being a troll, that's fine, but engage with the claims being made. Like, for example, you say that Fantasy's better than 40k. Explain why. Because I'll explain why I think 40k is better. I think that 40k is, in many ways, a lot more easy for people to get into. Allows for people to have more investment in because they can create their own chapters and groups within the world and within the lore, which is not something easily done for Fantasy. I believe that the ability to be creative with your minis is far more shown in 40k. Hold on, what's that? So all of those are reasons why I would say 40k is better. Now, engage with that. Say, okay, why do you think Fantasy's better? Yeah, I saw she's using Pentimento. She's running Franklin's Demise, Pentimento, Hex Haunted Ground. She is running a lot of really good perks. And she's running Make Your Choice. So we know all the perks she's running. Problem is, there's no real way to counter it. Fantasy has more in-depth world building, and the lore and factions are more interesting to me. Plus, I like the more down-to-earth feel of fantasy, which is much easier to relate to than to the characters. Okay, well, all of what you just said is personal for you. What you just said was it is more interesting to you. You relate to the more down-to-earth aspects. That is all personal. That is a subjective stance, and you're free to that subjective stance. But what you said is that fantasy is better than 40K. We can have that debate, but if everything you say is just going to be from your own perspective, then none of what you can argue is objective. I said that it is far easier in 40K to create your own factions and groups, original, because you can create an original Space Marine chapter or Sororitas order or what have you. So, do you deny this? Do you refute that? What would be your argument against that? Also, Fantasy has an entire country dedicated to the homebrew, the Border Princes. Okay, cool. They've got that. Awesome. And 40K has your own homebrew Space Marine chapters, Sisters of Battle, groups of Eldari, orcs. You can have your own warband of orcs. You got your own bands of chaos. So, I mean, I could say the same thing about 40K. If there's only one faction or group within Fantasy, though, wouldn't that mean that 40K has far more options in that regard? Alright, well, I'm out of that one. You can do the same things in Fantasy as well. Nothing against 40K, but it's not like it's unique to the setting. Now, hold on, bro. Hold on. You said Fantasy is better than 40K. And we're trying to get to the root of that. So far, all you've said is either your subjective reasoning or things that 40K has access to as well. I feel like if Fantasy is better, it should have things 40K doesn't, or things that are objectively better. And I would argue that there is just as in-depth world building of 40K. In fact, even far more depth, because you can tell stories of whole planets in 40K. Yeah, we got a hell of a lot of DBE streams lately. Sorry, Bullwinkle, I kind of wanted to play it. All right, let's see. Still can't go Nemesis. He's out of the game. Let's go Rize. Let's have some fun and go Rize. I probably won't do well, but we will try. He's not complaining? Okay, making sure. I know there's a lot of down-to-earth relatability in 40K associated with the Militarum books and series. Actually, that's another good question. I would say, what's more down-to-earth about Fantasy versus 40K? I mean, like, are you saying there's less magic in fantasy versus 40K? I'm sorry, chaos still exists. Magic is still very much magic. Like, I would say that both have their very out there fantasy moments, if I'm being honest. Like, both definitely have their out there fantasy moments. All right, let's do it. Marise's got such a good look. If anything, 40K helps excuse most of the magical side of things by relating it to the warp. And fantasy excuses a lot of the magic things by relating it all to Tzeentch. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing to me. What the heck is she? She's the ghoul. Oh, no. I'm up against the team. I'm up against the Survive with Friends team. Gotta be. They're all wearing the shirt. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be rough, guys. Just saying. Ooh, boy. No, we're in it, guys. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. This is gonna be a pain, but we're gonna try. But I'm not here to pick fights, guys. I'm honestly not. I mean, I know that we were debating 40K versus fantasy. I think both are fine. I like 40K more. I think that there's a lot more to enjoy about it. I'm just not into fantasy. But I'm not here to piss people off over that, so we'll just drop that now. How about that? We'll just drop that discussion now. Oh, great. We got this map. Hate this map, man. All right, let's get to work. Okay. Got him. All right, they got one down. What other outfits would I like to see her have? I don't know. I mean, I didn't really think about her cosmetics all that much. Ow. Had to make sure. Oh, I expected her to juke harder. She did not. Where'd she? They are so good at disappearing, it's crazy. Oh, let's break this. Apply some pressure. Break this. Ah. Okay. Cool. Only bullies use that perk. Nah, I've used it too. It buys you time. Man, they're just blowing through these, aren't they? I will not win this. I'm already calling that. But then again, I hate this map. And I think these guys are very coordinated. They're not a bully squad. A bully squad wouldn't even be bothering trying to do the gens. A bully squad would just, you know, try to abuse me the whole time. I went the wrong way. Please get there. Yes. Ah, dead on, head on. He used dead hard, so. And they're done. Oh, he had adrenaline too. What an awful thing to do. Yeah, I think we lost this one, boys. Hate this map. Hate this map. It's so hard to navigate. You can get wins, but it is not easy. I hate this map so much. Damn. Raven, play the knight, please. I don't know why everyone wants me to play the knight, but fine, I'll play the knight. Oh, damn, yeah, these two were friends, both Pit 100 Michaelas. This wasn't even a fair fight. My God. Yes, Corsair. That's what I wanted. Alright. Now we can replace that. What are the pit levels and how do they function? The pit levels just basically show how much experience you have with the killer. They allow you to collect through blood webs and collect things that you can use like perks, items, and offerings and stuff like that. Nicosaurus, we're not even talking about Fortnite anymore. Why do you keep bringing it up, bro? Because you're playing as the Fortnite right now? No, I'm not, dude. I'm just playing as the knight. You said you weren't trying to be a troll. You're not proving your point. Do I not have that hex build? I'll use Dead Man's. No, I don't want that. I want nowhere to hide. I'll replace this with Dead Man Switch. There we go. All right, we're good. It's just a silly joke, man. Yeah, well, I've said it before. I don't like Fortnite. I have no interest in touching Fortnite. You're the one who keeps bringing it up. You know, I'm just saying. Let's put it to bed. Let's just put the Fortnite stuff to bed. All right, let's go. I like to start my hunts with the jailer. And guard found you. I have a bad feeling I'm going to lose this one too. Yeah, I've lost this one too, guys. Just letting you know. Looks like this is not my night for killer. I got this. Not the right things are going. They've already completed 2 gens. I haven't hooked this first survivor. Now they've completed 3 gens, and I still haven't hooked this one survivor. Jesus Christ. The hell? Finally. They're probably running a gen rush build. And now they have one more gen to do, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Where do you get the speed boost from? It's over. It's fucking over. Butt dance, yep, there it is. Get out, oh my. My god, I'm getting bullied. Yeah, I'm just getting bullied by these teams. Holy damn. Alright, next time I play Killer, I'm just gonna have to run a sweat build because I'm tired of getting bullied like this.
It's always night here.
If the killer's supposed to be so big and scary, how are bully builds even allowed? Well, that's the point, isn't it? That's the point. That's the whole issue, isn't it? Despite this being a game about avoiding killers, the killers are usually the ones bullied. Lightborn, Mad Grit, Noed, Bloodwarden. Lightborn's only good if they're using flashlights. Mad Grit wouldn't be so bad. Bloodwarden could work at situational though. Noed, yeah, that one we can run. I mean, Lightborn and Mad Grit all day. Well, if the survivors aren't running flashlights, Lightborn doesn't help. A bunch of gen defense perks usually does the trick. Yeah, gen defense is probably the way to go. All right, here we go. Tonight's just going to be one of those nights, I'm afraid, guys. Ah, well. We'll probably do another 2 or 3 matches, and then we're going to call it a night. All right. Nurse. And it's a good nurse. Damn. Let's get off the hook, thank you. I'll be honest, I'm not having fun anymore, guys. Like, this has been a rough night. We've only had one good we've only had one good round, and the rest have been kind of shit. Got bullied in 2 killer matches, and we've had 2 rough survivor matches. Well, I'm dead. Well, I got wrecked. Alright, we'll go one more survivor match. You think the vast majority of Five Nights at Freddy fans would ever touch DBD in their life? Well, here's the problem, dude. People have been asking for Five Nights at Freddy and Dead by Daylight for ages. It has a huge fan base, and many of them do play Dead by Daylight. The reason they're adding Five Nights at Freddy is because the fans have been asking for it for ages. So I'm afraid you're wrong. There is a overlap. There are people in Dead by Daylight who played Five Nights at Freddy's and liked it. Liked it enough that they have been begging for this for ages. Rough match, guys. Rough match. Kind of a rough night. Let's see if this goes any better. Besides Necrons, what I want to see in Space Marine 3 is enemies. Nah, Necrons are fine. I'm good with Necrons. Demogorgon. Can we stop talking about smashing Demo Dog? That's inappropriate. Oh. Damn. Alright, well, I got time for one more killer match and then I'm going to call it because this stream has gotten really weird really fast. I'm going to go Drac for the last match of the night.
Humanity is a plague.
Might not win this one either, but I do want to go Drac for the last match. Alright, I see a flashlight. I think in that case, we might need to be a little bit freaky with this. Let's trade out Lethal Pursuer. For Noed. Just to make sure that we have a bit of an advantage in the end game. I hate Dracula. Sorry, dude. I love him. I think he's awesome. All right. This isn't a bad map, but we'll see how it works.
Have my vengeance.
First break. Oh, what a dodge. Good hit. Go ahead. It's fine. It's fine. I'm willing to take that blindness if it means getting them away from the generator. You stood there very well. Good dodge.
Don't even try to escape.
All right. Trail of Torment is really good on Dracula because in wolf form, he's a little harder to see around corners. Pretty high. Good dodge. There we go. This is your last time, I think. Good try.
Don't be overdramatic.
Very clever of you. I still hit you. So, how do you feel about that? Didn't you miss the basement, Yui? Didn't you miss the basement? You're back.
Try not to bleed out too quickly.
I can't break that one again. I'll trade.
Escape. Is it possible?
She activated a boon totem? Why? That was a much better match. That went very well. Ooh, almost had all iridescence. That worked very well. That went very well. We didn't even have to use Noed. That's just how good I am with Dracula, man. I love Dracula. He is my main.
The humans made their judgment of me. Thus, I sentence them to extinction.
Alright, well, I think that's what we're going to call it, guys. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I work tomorrow again, but tomorrow's going to be a weird work day for me. I'm subbing for a school librarian, so I don't know how that's going to go, but we will see. We will see. Who knows what we'll stream tomorrow? Maybe For Honor. Maybe we'll get back on For Honor. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm worn out. Rough matches all around, and I'm just kind of tired, so I will take a break for tonight, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay, guys? Later. Bye.